So, how great the neighbours decided to mow the lawn. I should have thought, it is a Sunday. That is what people do on a Sunday. Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. Of course, welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, my name is Alex, lovely to meet you. And if you are new here, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and also put the notification bell on so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now, before I jump into today's video, I just want to let you know that this week is palette week. I'll be uploading all eyeshadow palette reviews this week, and obviously this is the first one. I have the Beauty Bay Pastel palette, the Revolution Neon range. I have all four of those palettes. I have the Lottie London Layla Loves palettes, and also the Sample Beauty, the Prodigy palette that's also going up this week. So make sure you subscribe and stick around for that. So as I mentioned, obviously, as you can tell by the title as well, today we are going to be reviewing the brand new Revolution and Tammi collab. This is her third collaboration with them and I'm so excited about it. So in the collection you get an eyeshadow palette, you also get two different face palettes, and you also get a lip set. I only picked up the eyeshadow palette, and that is because the face palettes are for a deeper skin tones, which I really appreciate, because as she said in her launch video, she felt like there wasn't deeper face palettes for a deeper skin tone, and I totally agree. Especially with Revolution, they cater so much to lighter and medium skin tones that there isn't anything for deeper skin tones, so I'm really happy about that. Also, the lip set. Was anyone really disappointed that Tammi didn't come out with her own lip products? I was so excited for that, but it turns out they're just like her favourite Revolution lip products. I didn't pick that up either, just because the lip liner would be too dark for me and the shades are not really shades that I typically use. So I just picked up the eyeshadow palette. This is called the Tropical Twilight palette, and how gorgeous is that packaging, like all of the reflectiveness. It's so stunning. I love this. This is a big eyeshadow palette, like her previous two palettes. I do have the Tropical Carnival palette. I don't have her first one, but they are much smaller than this, so I think we should just stop rambling and dive into it. So the packaging is exactly the same when you open it up. It is really gorgeous packaging. I love that. And then this is what the inside looks like. Wow, I'm going super dark, aren't I? This is what the palette looks like. So the pans are absolutely massive. If I just show you up closely, the pans are huge. So she has a row of matte neutrals, and then a row of neutral shimmers, she said, a row of colourful mattes, and then a row of colourful shimmers. She does have 3 formulas in this palette. Well, actually, I'd probably say 4. She has matte shades. She has 3 glitter pans, which obviously you'd be able to see from a mile off. She also has this squishy formula in her palette. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but most of the shimmers in here are actually that squishy formula that they do. If you don't like that, I mean, a lot of this palette is that formula, so I don't know if you'll particularly like that. And then she does have, I think it's this orange and this one down here where they are normal shimmer pans. So there's a lot going on in this palette. It also retails for £20, which, to be honest, I kind of expected it to retail for that much, because it's absolutely huge and the pans are massive as well. You also get 28 shades in here. So I think we should stop rambling and get on into the swatches. Okay, and this is the first 2 rows swatch, so the neutral mattes and the neutral shimmers. Please, can you just look at this Firefly shade? It's green brown duochrome. It's absolutely stunning, but the shades are quite pigmented so far. I'm just not sure how I feel about this squishy formula. It's just something about it feels and looks different to say the Patricia Bright Rich in Life palette. The squishy formula in that I feel is much foilier than these. And these are the 2 bottom rows swatched. These glitters feel really good. They feel really creamy but really pigmented as well. That is just one swipe of glitter, and they seem to go on really pigmented. I feel like they'd go on really well without any glue underneath them. But I'm pretty impressed with these swatches as well. I think it was this green felt really dry though, but apart from that, they're really pigmented. Yeah, just want to talk about the swatches a bit quickly. So a bit of a mixed feeling about them. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about the squishy formula yet. I feel like I need to actually like play with it to know what I think. The mattes though are quite pigmented actually. I was really impressed with those swatches. I am going to do a colourful look today just because, I don't know, it's a bit more fun. There are beautiful neutrals in here though. You could create, honestly, just a really nice everyday look with this palette, I feel. But yeah, that's all for the swatches. Let's dive in to the tutorial. Hello. Who's excited? Also, I forgot to tell you, there's like a huge mirror on this palette, so that's very good for travel. So I'm gonna prime my lids with a bit of P. Louise base. I have already got my base on, but I do just want a tiny bit of this just to make the colours pop a little bit. What I'm going to do is start off with this shade here, which is called Nightfall. It is the like deep navy blue. Right, that is very kickbacky. So I'm going to start. Do I need to zoom in a bit more? I always feel like, I don't know if I'm zoomed in enough for you to see, but I'm going to put this on my outer corner. That is very pigmented. Can you see that? I'm also going to take that a little bit just underneath just to connect where that ends. I know this looks very crazy, but trust the process. So I'm now going to take this shade here called True Love, which she has actually got two purples in here. I think I would have loved to actually see a pink shade in here or like a red or something, because she's already got a purple in here. And they're not too different, to be honest. I'd say this is just more of a cool toned purple. So I'm going to take that shade True Love and I'm going to blend it at the very top of where that blue is, just to blend this blue out with the purple. And I'm just going back in with Nightfall just to try and blend that out a little bit more. Just going to take a clean blending brush to blend out the edges slightly. Okay, I'm going to take this orange here called Sunrise and I'm going to blend that just at the front, not all the way up to my brow, but just at the front to connect. Just packing that on here. I am going to cut my crease, so I'm not too bothered about putting all the pigment like all the way down, if that makes sense. Okay, and now I've packed the orange on, I'm now going to take the yellow, which is called Dusk, this one here. And I'm going to take a clean like blender brush. This is honestly just the one you get in the ABH palettes, and I'm now going to blend the orange out and connect it with the purple. Gonna have to match it, aren't I? I stupidly put the wrong shade. Gonna have to just make this side more orange. Okay, I've got the mattes on. I am struggling a tiny little bit to blend this side out, but I think that's my own fault with bringing the orange too far up, because it's mixing with the purple and sort of going a bit greeny. So I'm gonna hop off camera. I'm gonna put my cut crease on and then I'll be right back and we can try one of those squishy shades. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Glow and I'm going to put this where my cut crease is. I'm going to try with a brush, but I honestly feel like the way they feel and the like kind of formula and stuff, it's going to apply better with my finger, but I am going to try with a brush just in case it does work. Yeah, it's definitely a finger formula. And I'm just going to go back in with Nightfall, which is the dark blue, and like start to blend in the gold. And going back in with True Love, which is the purple, and blending out the blue. Do you know what, right? I've actually got like next to nothing fallout. I think the only fallout I've got is from that gold shade. Like none of the mattes have actually fallen out on my like cheek area, which I'm really surprised at actually. I thought because they're really pigmented I was going to get fallout, but I haven't got any. So I have slightly winged out the purple just to, I don't know, make it a bit more dramatic. Okay, I do want to use the light green in this palette, which is called Mojito. This one here, there is a darker green as well. So again, I feel like she should have like mixed it up a little bit with the colours. She's got 2 greens and 2 purples. But I don't know, the greens are slightly different actually, whereas the purples, there's not really much different. So I think I would have preferred like a red or like a pink. So I'm just going to take this green and put it at the front of my lower lash line where the blue kind of ends, and I am going to touch that blue up. And as I said, I'm going to touch the blue up, so I'm just going back in with Nightfall and just blending them together. And by the way, if you want to know what the glitters are like, go over and check Make Me Up Missa's video, because she actually uses one of the glitter. I did just want to use one of the squishy shades just to see how it performs. Okay, so these are all of the shadows on. I am going to hop off camera, put my mascara and lashes on, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. So guys, this is my completed look using the Tammi Tropical Twilight palette. For my lashes, I use the Pound Lashes Obsessed. Guys, seriously, if you've not checked out this brand yet, you need to. They're on Instagram. They are literally just called Pound Lashes. I think these lashes were £1.50 and they are amazing. And then my lips, I used that Essence liquid lipstick again, which I used in my Extravaganza palette video. This is the Duck Face one and it's really nice. I love the colour. So guys, now we can talk about the palette. So just for starters, the matte shades in this palette are absolutely incredible. They're so beautiful and they blend out really well with each other. I did struggle a little bit on this eye, but this eye turned out really nicely. And I just realised I didn't put an inner corner and brow bone highlight on, so I literally just went in with the Moonlit shade here, which is like a white but pink duochrome. I like the mattes in this palette. My sort of like in and R-in formula is the squishy one. I don't know if it's my favourite. Like, it took quite a few layers to build up the gold on my like half cut crease, and I did have to use my finger. Yes, I'm gonna have to keep playing with the more squishy formula just to see how that plays out. The one I used for my inner corner and brow bone though was really nice and pigmented, so I don't know, the shades just might be a little bit different. But yeah, I'm more of a fan of the mattes in this palette than I am the like squishy formula, so you'll have to let me know what you think down below in the comments. I haven't tried the glitters in this palette, so I don't know how they would perform, but from the mattes in this palette I do really like it. I think it's a really nice palette for Tammi, and I kind of feel like this is probably her best palette yet. I didn't really gravitate towards her first launch. Second launch is really nice, it just only has like 10 matte colourful shades in here, whereas in this palette she offers everything in it. Like, she's got glitter, she's got matte, she's got shimmer formulas, so I feel like that is her best palette yet, and I do really like it. I just feel like I need to play with the other shades a little bit more just to get my like overall opinion, but I do really like it so far. And I don't mind really building up the shades as long as they look really stunning at the end. So guys, those are my final thoughts on the new Tammi and Revolution Tropical Twilight palette. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think of this look I did today and what you think of the palette itself. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye.